Myself, Dr. Venkat S. Mani, Head of Chemical Engineering Department, KK Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik, Maharashtra. We are discussing about the multi-component distillation. First of all, we know about the distillation. Distillation is the process of separating the components of liquid mixture depending upon the boiling points. The low boiling point component, we call it as a high volatile component, is obtained at the bottom, and the less high boiling point component, which is less volatile, is obtained at the bottom, or it is called as the residue or the bottom product. The binary distillation, the term binary is nothing but the two component mixture. In the binary distillation, we are going to separate the two components by using the single column. We are getting the more volatile at the top and the less volatile at the bottom. Then if more than two components are there to separate it out, then we call it as the multi-component distillation. If there are 3, 4, 5 and so on, the components are there in the mixture, then how we are going to separate it out in the either it is a single column or more than two columns. There are different terms in the multi-component distillation. Let us discuss the different terms. First of all, what is meant by the key components? There are light key components, then heavy key components, or light components, heavy components, non-key components. The light key components are nothing but the more volatile components. The heavy key components are nothing but the less volatile components. What is meant by the light components? Light components are lighter than the light key component. What is meant by the heavy component? Heavy components are heavier than the heavy key component. What is meant by non-key components? There are components which are present both in the top as well as the bottom of the column. This we call it as the distributed. And the components which are not in a significant amount but present in the top as well as the bottom, it is called as the non-distributed components. Let us talk about the number of columns required for the multi-component distillation. For example, take as n components are there in the mixture, then how much columns are required? N minus 1 columns are there. Take as 5 component mixture, then you require 5 minus 1 column. That means 4 columns are required to separate the 5 components. Let us discuss about the separation scheme for the 4 component mixture as an example point of view. Separation scheme for the 4 component mixture. Let us see the first diagram. In the first diagram, the feed is entered which contains the components first, second, third and fourth. Here in the first column you are getting the fourth component at the bottom. The 1, 2, 3, 4 components are in a order of increasing boiling point. Okay, in the first column you are getting the fourth component at the bottom, and first, second, third component mixture is obtained at the top, which is entering in the second column where the third component is separated, and the first and second component is obtained at the top, which is entered in the third column where the first and second component is separated out. Let us see the second diagram. In the first column you are getting the first component at the top, and the mixture of second, third, fourth is obtained at the bottom, which is entering to the second column. In the second column, here you are getting the second component, and the mixture of third and fourth is obtained at the bottom, which is entered to the third column where the component third and the component fourth is separated. Let us see the third diagram over here. Here the component feed contains the 4 component is entered in the first column where the fourth is obtained. Then first, second, third component mixture is obtained at the top, which is entered in the second column where the component 1 is separated at the top, and the mixture of second and third is obtained at the bottom, which is entered into the third column where the second and third component is separated out. Let us see the fourth diagram where the component 1 is obtained at the first column, then mixture of second, third, fourth is obtained, which is entered to the second. Here the fourth component is separated out, and the mixture of second and third is obtained at the top, which is entering to the third column where second component and the fourth component is separated. Let us see the last diagram over here where the feed is entered, and in the first column we are not separating a single component. At the top we are getting the mixture of first and second component which is entered in the second column, and the component 1 and 2 is separated in the second column itself. The mixture of third and fourth is obtained at the bottom from the first column, which is entered directly to the third column, where the component third and the fourth is separated out. These 5 diagrams shows to us, depending upon the boiling point differences of the first, second, third and fifth, you are getting the components at the different columns, as well as either it is a single component or the mixture of the components in the particular column. This is the separation scheme for the 4 component mixture. This is how we are getting the options for the different components, either 5 component mixture or the 6 component mixture. What is the example? Take an example of number of columns. As I told to you that the number of columns required is n minus 1. N is the total number of columns. Okay, the one example is there, benzene, toluene and the xylene, that is 3 component mixture is there. As we know, n minus 1, that means here is 3 minus 1 column, that means 2 columns are required to separate these 3 components. In the first component, benzene is obtained, benzene is getting over here, and in the second column you are getting the xylene as well as the toluene. With this, thank you.